Hello. Hello, hello. Are we live? I do believe. I do believe we are live. Hello, folks. Random stream time. Well, it's not random. This is the time I'm supposed to stream. I'm trying to get back to my schedule, which my schedule is supposed to be Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and then extra streams if I can. But Monday, Wednesday, Saturday is supposed to be my stream time, so I'm trying to get back to streaming. Hello, Mary. The uh, the the thing I'm trying to do is get back to sticking to my actual schedule. What's up, Raygun? So yes, I am trying to return to my schedule. Today, I did do the solo edition, the concierge edition of the fleet at every price point thing is coming out soon too. That'll probably be Monday's video. That'll probably come out Monday night because football is happening tomorrow, and I don't know how much time I will be spending making videos tomorrow, so it'll most likely happen Monday. And Monday I will very much so be working all morning, so it'll definitely be an afternoon work session. So it's very possible it's not even done until either very late at night or it might even get pushed to Tuesday. But I'll try to get some work done on it tomorrow to where, it can come out on time. But I might push that video back because of how long it takes, and then I might just do. I do have another roast session I'm due for, so but I haven't wrote all the jokes for it, so yeah, I might just do the roast session because that's a little easier to do. So I might do the roast session for Monday and then save the concierge edition video for Wednesday. I just don't want that. The sale ends on the 28th, so that's kind of why I wanted to get the concierge edition thing done before the sale ended. So we'll see. We'll see. I'll work on both of them and see which one gets done first. I'll try to get the concierge edition done first because I want the In Case You Missed It sale to still be running while I'm doing it. So there's that. But today, I haven't actually logged in to see what the heck's going on in Star Citizen in a while. So I figured, why not go live and log in? So that's what we're doing. All right, let me put this up on the screen and see what's happening in the Star Citizen world. All right, so what do I do here? I think it's this one. Bam. All right, let's see. Nothing up front, doesn't look like. So let's go to, here, let's go to Dev Tracker. All right, what have I missed? I don't think I've been on in the last 3 days, so look like it's all stuff for 3 days. All waves, newsletter contest, monthly report, newsletter contest, ultra wide formats, no stickers, newsletter contest, patch notes, toxic citizens. Always PTU. Okay, so let's look at some of these patch notes. So, Chapter 2 of Save Stanton is happening in the PTU, not when it goes live. So if I do it in the PTU, I get that carries over. I get to keep the things. I didn't know that. Where's the Huh. Hold on one second. Let me check. Let me check something. Huh. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot to pull the chat over so I can see what the heck everybody's talking about. One of the devs made a joke on us. He talked like he talked like 4.0.1 was about to come out live very soon, but then nothing. What's up, Sailcat? Yeah, I would think it would be the end. No, I'm not tired. I'm just looking. I'm trying to figure some stuff out. I didn't actually look. I normally look at all the notes and stuff before, but I didn't actually look at anything before I started. So I'm just gonna do it live here. I just want to make sure I wasn't missing any comments or anything. What's the thing? All right, let's go back to, what was it? Which one was it? Was it this one? There we go. All right, did any of you do these missions yet? The Save Stanton Chapter 2? I normally wait till things go live before I do the missions, because you actually make money from the missions and stuff, and like I would like to actually keep the stuff. So if I do it in the PTU, like that, it's kind of meaningless there. But like, because we're not getting more refreshes on the live, I would rather do all the stuff on the live. But I do need to log on and actually do a jump to Pyro. I still have not done that. Let's see what else we got. Nope, that's just the regular stuff. So let's go this. Okay, what is that? There we go. And then I think there was some more. Let's look at Toxic Citizens. Let's see what that's about. F12 chat is out of control and overtly toxic far too often. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, chat is pretty bad. I gotta say I agree. Oh yeah, this is really bad. Wow. Yeah, folks, it's probably not best to go onto an account that you actually care about and then say terrible things on the internet where your account could be banned or taken away. I'm just saying, like, that's the best way I can word that. It's probably best to just not say crazy things on the internet, but we know that that's not going to stop people. But probably don't do that on your account with like 30 ships that you actually want to keep or whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Like, the chat does get really crazy sometimes on there. So like, I'm not surprised that somebody finally complained about it. And there's screenshots, folks. People can screenshot what you say in global. Like, I thought that was obvious, but I guess it's not because people are still saying crazy things. So, all right, let's look at the latest patch notes for the PTU. Still testing the chapter 2 for Pyro. I'm not doing that twice, so I'm gonna wait until it's in live or whatever we're calling it. Preview? Is that what it's called? Preview now? See, and this is why. Look, not all targets will appear with HUD markers across various missions in Chapter 2. Mission objectives narrative, objective locations narrative is given random location context compared to its actual location. Infiltrate Freedom Fighter outpost missions. Mission location is at other locations that aren't FF outposts. So this is what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to do it in the PU while it's being worked on. But if I wanted to test, I don't have time to test right now. But if I had time to test, then I would be doing it. But I don't have time to test right now. Pembroke, Novikov, environment suits to shops in Tressler, Lorville, and Grimhex. Some bug fixes. Okay. All right. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. All right. Let's go back here. All right. Let's see what else we got. Was that Dev Tracker? Or did I click Comlinks? Or I think that was Comlinks. No, I didn't. Yep. Oh, did I look at the newsletter? I don't think I did. I didn't read any of this. Okay, let's check out an epic month ahead. So I take it they're talking about January. Okay, I know save stat in chapter 2. I'm definitely going to be doing that. This time, I would like to do it while everybody else is doing it rather than doing it super late. So we're going to see. We're going to see. But I am starting a new YouTube channel, 2 new YouTube channels. So we'll see. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Squadron 42 newsletter update and contest. Oh, they probably emailed me about this. I didn't catch it. Then the in case you missed it. Red Festival. Did they say when is Red Festival? I wish they just gave us the date that it's going to start. Do we know what it's the year of? What year is it? Last was the dog, right? I know people kept saying wolf, but I'm pretty sure it was dog. Drake Dragonfly with the coal fire paint. We'll always put our code up for the referral bonus, but you know, if people go for it, they do. If they don't, oh well. What it does is, like, I take one of my ships and I replace it with the referral bonus, and then I give away one of my ships, or I melt one of my ships and then use that money to give it away. Free fly, but either way, I'm giving away ships. Free fly, okay, for Red Festival. Then Coramor 2955. Then Crux Cup, Bar Citizen World Tour. Okay. I think my biggest thing is I'm hyped for Coramor because I'm pretty sure the Super Hornet Mark II is going to come out within the next 2-3 weeks, and I'm pretty sure that we're going to get like the Heartseeker variant of it, and I want that. I need that. The Red Festival, I'm also excited for because we always get some really cool red skins. In case you missed it, I mean, I didn't miss it, so it wasn't a big deal to me. I just did the video because I was like, you know, I definitely always do my buyer's guides. But yeah, that was it. And then I think there was one other thing I wanted to check out before we hop back. If you have questions, make sure you pop them in the chat. Make sure you like the video. I didn't even change the here, let me change the topic of the video and everything. I don't even think I did any of that. You know me, forgetting to change the topic of the video. Today is not Wednesday. Okay, it is Saturday. And today is the 25th. All right. The rat, maybe? I hope it's not the rat. That's the only one I don't want on my ship. I know the rat is very much so respected, but I don't want it on my ship. It's just not a cool symbol to me. I just don't want the rat on my ship. Same way I wouldn't want rats on my ship in real life. What's up, Great War Mage? What's up, Pyrel? What's up, JF? I'm hoping that we get the Fortune Win 4.0.1 drops. I'm hoping that's when we get it. That would be great. But I'm hoping that right now it's in Evocati, and that's the only reason we don't have it. And I mean, and when I say we get it, I'm saying that it leaves Evocati and goes to PTU. Because at least then they could sell it. You were born in the year of the rat? So the thing about the rat is, like, if I'm not mistaken, in the lore, like in like real world lore, the rat like outsmarted somebody. Because like the whole thing is like there was a race and the rat ended up outsmarting somebody. And I can't remember how, but it was a really cool story for the rat. Yeah, that's what it was. The rat outsmarted the cat. That's what it was. So yeah. So no shade to the rat. I just don't want the symbol on my vehicle. But is it the year of the rat in real life? Or is it the year of the rat in Star Citizen? Because that's what I want to know. All right, let's see if there's anything else on the comm links here. I'm surprised that we can go over the monthly report. Oh, that's a lot. There's a lot of stuff in there. Here, let's see if there was anything ship related, and then I'll go over the rest. Starware, ship art team. Put the finishing touches on upcoming vehicles that will be revealed or released this year. Pioneer went through white and gray box stage. Ironclad went through white and gray box. Paladin, Starlancer, TAC, CSV, FM. Yes, we're going to get to buy that. And the Apollo and Perseus. Look at that. They're basically just telling us at this point like what was behind the silhouettes. I knew the Apollo was coming. I knew the Apollo was coming. I knew the Apollo was one of those. Because I honestly think that medical gameplay is going to be, I don't know if it's going to be center stage at the next CitizenCon, but I definitely know there's going to be a huge talk about it because they have to start finalizing what Death of a Spaceman is going to look like. And now that they've kind of finalized what the game looks like, they have to start finalizing what pieces of the game are actually going to look like down to the last detail. Was there anything else from this that I wanted to see? I can't wait till that Paladin and that TAC starts. When both of those come online, oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. Okay, prices of vehicle components and ordnance were rebalanced with the aim of turning the use of size 10 bombs into a serious financial decision. Yes. Vehicle repair costs were also rebalanced, taking into account the new prices for components and commodities. For example, repairing a ship's hull should now be a lot cheaper than replacing missing components. Okay, yes, that makes sense. I just feel like it's a little early for that. Like, you're balancing the economy based on missiles, right? But then not all missiles work correctly, and PDCs are very strong, which is great for the PDCs, but not great for the fact that it costs a metric ton of money to buy the size 10 bomb that's just going to blow up as soon as the PDC taps it. Maybe make them a little tougher. Maybe like one PDC shot shouldn't blow up the size 10 bomb. But I don't know. I don't know how that stuff works. But one thing I know for sure is that the vehicle repair cost stuff, we don't have full-fledged repair in the game yet. And that, so I'm not sure why maybe this is the first step towards it, but I feel like before you start charging us more, for like replacing missing components, you should allow us to repair components. Like allow us to take them out and repair them and then put them back in. And like flesh out what that gameplay looks like all the way. It shouldn't just be a beam that repair, like a repair beam. All right, I think that was it. Key cards, server blades, fuse slots, polishing. Nope, that's all contested zone stuff. Mission design, narrative, Luminalia stuff. Okay. Dynamic weather, volumetric clouds. Yep, that's it. That's all I needed to see. All right, I think I've looked at everything. Let me just check one more time. What was I at? Comlinks, comlinks. Oh, the newsletter. Okay, let's look at the newsletter. We can look at this one together. Let's see what they got in here. If you have questions, make sure you put question in front of it and drop it in the chat. If you haven't checked out my recent video, I did the solo edition of that best fleets from 100 to 1,000. Concierge edition, hopefully coming before the end of the In Case You Missed It sale. Let's see. Let's put this up on the screen. Bam. All right. So, newsletter. Let's take a look at the evolution of music of Squadron 42. Oh, is this that one room? Oh, no, we didn't go to this room. We didn't go to this room. So when we toured, I don't want to say we, when I toured the studio in the UK, there were certain rooms that they didn't let us go into, and this was one of them. we couldn't go into this room, but I think we walked past it and the lights were off, so we couldn't really see too far into it. But this looks actually pretty cool. Wallpapers. I don't really use the wallpapers that they designed for us. Like I'm not really big into wallpapers, I think, anymore. I think I'm past that stage. Stickers. Oh wait, were these the stickers that they sold? I think these were the stickers that they sold at yeah, I think these were the stickers that they sold at CitizenCon. I don't think I got a set of these stickers. But I don't really need it. Wait, that was it? Oh, it's the Squadron 42 newsletter. I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be deeper than that. But yeah, that's it. That's it, I guess. All right, I didn't miss out on a whole lot. I didn't miss out on a whole lot. Yes, destroy. There, the looks like the Apollo is coming. They got it to gray box, so I'm happy about that. That is one of those ships that has it was in my fleet, and then I pushed it out because I was trying to fit other things in, and then it slowly crept its way back into my fleet. And now I'm happy to say that it's there to stay. I have the, what's the white one called? Medevac. I have the Medevac, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm super interested in medical gameplay, like the actual game loop of medical gameplay, not how it is now. I don't just want to be hitting people with beams. I want to actually like do the surgeries and stuff. Whatever they're gonna let us do, I want to be a straight up medic. I think I'm like, I used to want to always do like DPS and tank. And now I'm more of like a controller and healer type, I think. I think I prefer that now, because I think it's just more cerebral. Don't get me wrong, DPS and tank can be, figuring out how to maximize it, but I just think the other things, the other two of the four, really hits home for me. Now, at this age, at this ripe old age. Yeah, I want to do surgeries. I don't know if that's what they're going to let me do. I don't know if it'll be like real, like you got to connect this to this type of stuff. But it might be like a mini game, whatever the surgery mini game is. I want to get really good at that. And maybe it's like the quality of the medicine matters. Maybe it's knowing what to put into a machine, and the machine does it for you. All right, so let's talk about what was it last year. So they always do two animals, because they do the one that for Red Festival they always do two animals. They do the one for real life, and then they do the one that it's supposed to be. So let's see. Let's see what it was last year. So I think last year was Dragon. I'm pretty sure it's every 12 years, because I was born in the year of the Dragon. So yeah, every 12 years is Dragon. So if Dragon, so let me get this. I'm trying to do the math, but I don't know it well enough to do it in my head. All right, let's see if I can find a list. Okay, it looks like it goes rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. So, if last year was the year of the dog in the game, then this year should be the year of the pig in the game. So, and then it is the year of the snake in real life. So, year of the snake in real life, and they are the game is 6 animals ahead. So this year will be pig for the in game, and then snake for the out of game. Or no, yeah, snake. Yes, yeah, that's right. I said it right. And then next year will be rat. But remember the new year doesn't fall on the same day as the calendar year. So like I think February 1st, it goes February 1st to February 1st. So technically the first month of 2026 will still be this year. So now we know. It's the year it's the pig. The pig. All right, pig snake. I like that. I wonder, like, I always wonder though, with some of the less popular animals, like, how are they gonna do it? But I haven't paid enough attention to see if they're really good at actually making like the pigs and the rats look good on like as far as their symbols when you put them on a ship. What's up, Damon? What's up, Tin? I'm probably gonna pick up all the snake paints. I'm gonna melt some stuff and pick up all the snake paints. I don't know how many pig paints I'll pick up. Pig paints I'll pick up. Pig paints I'll pick up. Pig paints. That's not enough P's. I thought it was like I was doing a cool alliteration thing. I wasn't. So the salvage ship. I haven't looked at the leaks. I have not looked at the leaks. The space piglet thing with info runners. I gotta go check those guys out. I haven't been over there in a while. I've been trying to set up these new channels, man. If you haven't heard, I'm doing 2 new channels. I'm doing like a Nintendo one, and I'm doing a like a general gaming one that's like gonna talk about everything that's not Star Citizen. So yeah, no, there'll be like more gameplay on there and stuff like that. Because I think people are starting to think I don't play video games. Like I play, but those are 3 games that I have not started yet. Technically, I started Red Dead Redemption on the Xbox One a while back, but I only played like the first 2 missions, and then that was it. So there's like a bunch of games. Every game I play, I'm gonna stream it. I'm gonna put some gameplay on there, and then I'll do it like a part series. So every time I play, I'll be, on camera, and I'll put it like part 1, part 2, and I'll play through the whole game that way. Just to have like records of everything that I play. I think it'll be fun to do. These are videos that I think are just going to be fun to do. As I wait for Star Citizen to get to where it needs to be as a game. And then the Nintendo one is going to be like, it's going to be Nintendo and retro in one. Like it'll be mostly Nintendo though. Like I don't think I'll do anything that's not Nintendo, but it'll be like some newer stuff, and then it'll be a lot of older stuff because I do have a backlog of like old Nintendo games I have to catch up on. I have purposely, and this will probably blow some people's minds, I have purposely stayed away from playing every Legend of Zelda game except Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time I played, but that was before I knew how amazing like the Legend of Zelda universe was. So I did play that one, but all the rest of them I have stayed away from playing them so that I can play them all back to back to back to back to back. So I have a lot of games to play as far as the Legend of Zelda. I've purposely stayed away from playing those. So yeah, the other two channels will be, one will be Nintendo and Retro, the other one will be General Gaming, and then of course I'll keep this one. Lord Leopold says, hey, thank you for your review vids and fleet vids. They're really good. I appreciate that. And folks, I know that a lot of you don't agree with the ships that I put in my packs. That's why I say put yours in the chat. Like put yours in the comments, because I don't want people to just only like look at mine and be like, that's the ultimate pack. No. I want people to get very, like, I want people to read the comments and be like, oh, this is another version of this is another version. Because it's a community. That's what we do, right? If you have questions, make sure you put them in the chat and make sure you put question in front of it. So another thing that I wanted to talk about, right? So I was doing those videos. I was doing those fleet videos. And I one of the things that happens when you're doing those videos and you're trying to like stick to a budget is you have to start really paying attention to what you need. Like you really have to start paying attention to like, okay, all right, so like I want to do a vulture here, but I can't do a vulture because that would be over budget. So I have to do something else. So I guess I'll do a C1 because that fits in budget, even though I really want to do a vulture. But the thing about this game is most people don't stay in a budget. Well, I don't want to say most people. I don't have the numbers on that. I don't have the numbers on it to say most people. I think a lot of people just spend. But I think it's actually really useful. I mean, outside of just the money you save by staying in a budget, I'm saying I think it's useful outside of that for everybody in this game to try to like pick a number, whatever number you want. It could be 1,000, it could be 2,500, it could be 500, whatever you want. Pick a number and just try to like fit as many good ships as you can into that number. I think it's a very therapeutic process because you start to realize what you really care about and what you don't when you're trying to fit your favorite ships into like a set budget. I think if you do that, I mean, and some people are doing it already with their real fleets, but I think if you do that, I think it really will like be like, oh, you know what? I really don't care about that. I thought I did, but I don't. Like one of the ships that I thought I really loved was the Tracker Mark II. I mean, both of them actually, but the Tracker Mark II. I thought I really loved that ship, and I do think it's a good ship. Don't get me wrong. It's just I realized that every time I was putting the Tracker up and the Ghost up, the Ghost was winning. The Ghost was taking it every single time. So I was like, do I actually like the Tracker as much as I think I do? If I'm never putting it in any of these packs, and it doesn't even come up to my mind as like something I would put into these. And I think that sometimes happens, like certain ships are super popular, and so we always think like that's the one. And then when it comes down to it and we really have to make a choice, we're like, I don't really care about that. So yeah, I thought it was a pretty good just thought process to try to fit a bunch of stuff into a fleet. And I can't remember who gave me that idea, but whoever did, great idea. Absolutely great idea. So I'm flip-flopping between doing the Concierge Edition, because I do want to do the Concierge Edition before the end of the In Case You Missed It sale, because I do think sometimes people look at the things that I do and they purchase a ship based on those things. And I don't want to do it too late for people to do that. But the other side of that is, I don't know if I want people to purchase based on my recommendations. Sometimes I'm like, I don't want to be responsible for your decision. But at the same time, all I'm doing is telling you what I think and what you should get. And I'm just a guy on the internet, right? So that's all I'll say. Oh, man. Folks, make sure if you can dual stream, you dual stream, because we do give away 2 prizes now, because now I think both of you get ads. So I got to make up for the fact that both of you have to watch ads. So definitely leave comments on both if you can, and dual stream if you can. But if you can't, that's fine too. Make sure you leave at least 2 comments and try to leave them at least like 7 minutes you know, apart. Doesn't matter what you say. I don't really care. As long as you leave the comments that shows that you stayed on the stream for some significant amount of time. And yes, I am giving away that Perseus exactly at the end of the sale. So the way this is going to work, because of things that happen that are outside of my control. First, the person will get the Guardian or Guardian QI or something like that. They'll get the Guardian or something like that. And then I will send them all the upgrades to get to the Perseus. Because what happened is the people that were providing it, they missed out on certain things. So now I'm like making up for what they missed out on. So yeah, we got to do it a weird way, but you will get your Perseus and it will be paid for. Some of it will be paid for by that group, and then some of it will be paid for by me. So don't worry about it. You're still gonna get your Perseus. It's just gonna be a very weird way. Also, when I do that giveaway, so what is the 28th? The 28th is a Tuesday. So I'll just probably hop on, do the giveaway, and hop off for that one. It'll be like a really short stream or something like that, or it'll be like a video I just put out of me doing the process. Remember that people who were members before December 1st, they have an advantage because all they had to do was the same thing they've always done. People who were members after, or not members, subscribers, not members. So people who were subscribers before December 1st, all they had to do is the same thing. Make sure you're subscribed, leave comments, and like the videos, right? But people who subscribed on December 1st or after, those folks had to leave comments, they had to share the channel, and they had to do a whole bunch of other stuff. So I hope those people did that, because if they didn't do that, it's gonna suck to like win a Perseus, a $675 ship, and then lose it because you didn't follow the rules. So if you are watching and you subscribed after December 1st, make sure you go and follow those rules and share the channel and all that stuff, because I do not want the winner to be like, oh, I didn't do that. And I'll be like, oh no, I told you to do the thing. And also, I have another ship to give away. So I'm giving away the Paladin. And I'm giving away the Paladin, but that you have to have been subscribed for 90 days or more. So actually now I think it's 120 days, because when did I say it? I said it in December, so, and we were like 60 days, so, no, you have to be subscribed for 150 days or more. As of now, it would be 150 days. When I started the contest, it was 90 days, I think. But now I think it's 150 days. So that is specifically for people who are longtime subscribers to the channel. But the Perseus is for everybody. Everybody can get the Perseus. All right, let's see. Looks like we got a question here. If the pig paint was actually a pink paint with decals from pig features to look like an actual pig, what ship do you think it would work best on? Let me pull up a list of ships, and I can probably tell you that. The first one that comes to mind, it's got to be a ship with like a big, like, face to it. The first ship that comes to mind, actually, weirdly enough, is the SRV. But a lot of MISC ships are like round. So yeah, I think I need to look at a list of ships. That's interesting though. That's an interesting question. Because I don't think a lot of people are interested in it. I think a lot of people would like it for the meme. So it's not going to be like, you know, most of like the combat ships and stuff like that. Hammerhead, Idris, all that stuff, no. Let's see. Hurricane, no. It's got to be kind of a chubby ship, like a ship that's a little bigger. But more round. I think the Argo series, like the Mole SRV Raft, because they have like a bigger face area, I think they would be more susceptible to the pig skin. What else? I think that's all I can see. I don't think any of these other ones make sense. The cutters? You could do the cutters. The cutters with the pig skin on them. I think that's, let me see. Everything else is kind of weird shaped. The Starfarer. You could do the Starfarer for sure. You could probably pull it off with the 600i. You'd have to write on the glass, though. The glass in the front. But yeah, those are some ships, I think. What's up, Rage One? Oh, yeah, the C2. Well, the C2, it looks, I don't know. From the front, it kind of looks slim. So I don't know. I guess when I think pig, I think like fat animal. Do you think the C2 looks like a fat animal, I guess is the question here. The Ironclad? Well, we call that the Iron Chad, so I don't think Chad would be associated with pig. And we do call it Fatterpillar. So the base we call the Fatterpillar. So maybe. But we don't call it Fatterpillar because it's fat. We call it Fatterpillar because it's larger than the Caterpillar. This is thought-provoking conversation here on Billionaire Ninjas. We talk about which ships look like pigs. This is what we do. This is the only thing. This is the only thing we do. All right, so today's stream is only supposed to be an hour, so I only got like 13 minutes left on this. So if you have questions, drop them in the chat. I'm gonna let me look and see. I think I need to know what was on the original Heartseeker real quick because I want to talk about something, but I have to remember what it was on. Let's see. All right, you can follow me. All right, so we're going to Urkel real quick because I need to check some things. Oh, wait, did I do it right? No, I didn't. Go back. All right, so we're going to look at the, okay, here's all the Hornets, right? So the old ones. The Wildfire, Heartseeker, Super Hornet, Tracker, Ghost. And then you had the base Hornet and the A. First, I want to look at the Wildfire to see if that's worthy of them even doing another one. Compare it to the base. I don't remember what the... like, it's been a while since I used these. Because I don't know if I think these are all going to get a new variant since they all were retired and they all got a Mark 1. So I think anything that got a Mark 1 is getting a Mark 2. So let's compare that to the base Hornet and see what was different. Because I don't remember. So this one had the size 4 and 2 size 3s. It came with the Revenant and came with the Tarantulas. Whereas this, oh, okay, so basically the size 5 was empty on the Mark 1, or on the base. So you get the Revenant, the missiles were the same. Looks like you got a worse power plant. Everything else looks the same. Was it faster? It wasn't faster or anything else. Yeah, so it looks like you just got the weapon added on the Wildfire. It came with the weapon. Okay. Let me know in the chat if you If you notice any more, if you knew any more differences between the Wildfire. I never actually owned a Wildfire. I flew it for the review, but that was it. Like, I just remember flying it for the review, and that's it. And that was like a year ago. That was the only time I ever flew it, was for the review. And that was it. So F7C, okay. And then the other one I wanted to check was the Mark 1 Super Hornet and the Mark 1 Heartseeker, because I couldn't remember the differences. But either way, I wanted a Heartseeker for the skin, the unique skin. I don't particularly need a Super Hornet, but I don't think I have a two-seater fighter in my fleet. So I could excuse that, I guess. I could come up with a reason for why it would be in the fleet. And you'll find that most people who have spent you know, a small fortune on a video game can find reasons to spend more money on said video game. Yeah. Okay, so all right, this one has the 2 bulldogs, the 2 mantises, and then the 2 badgers. 2 size 1s, 2 size 3s, and 2 size 2s. This one has 2 size 1s, 2 size 3s, and a size 4. But you could swap that out. You could swap that out. So it is just what it comes with, right? This one comes with 4 marksman, or 8 marksman missiles. This one came with 4 rattlers. Those are size 2, these are size 1. It also comes with upgraded components. The force walls here are grade B. These are grade C. Yep, these are grade B as well. These are grade C. So it's like a super Hornet. So these were the things that I thought were true. I didn't think it was like a massive difference. I just knew it was like the best version of the Super Hornet. That's what I remembered it as. I just didn't remember why. So these changes aren't really like you could come up with these on your own, right? But that's why I'm excited to see what the Mark II has. I don't think I have. So I think I really need to know what the F8, how the F8C adds up, I guess, because I have an F8C, which does not require 2 people, right? I have multiple F8Cs, right? But I wonder the loadout on this. Okay, this one doesn't have the size 4 weapon, but it has 4 size 3s and 4 size 2s, right? If I'm not mistaken. 2, 2, and then 2 2s. Okay, yeah. Now, obviously, this is the Mark I variant, so it's going to get better than this. But if they put 2 size 3s in a size... Do you think that 1 size 4 makes up for 2 size 3s? And, like, these are size 1s. So, I don't know. To me, I would love to know what is the use case for the Super Hornet versus the F8C when this has these guns and this missile rack. But we're also comparing this to the Mark I right now, and obviously the Mark II is the one that we need to compare it to. So let's look at the Mark II base Hornet, just to put this one up here. So this just has the 2 size 4s. Oh wait, we didn't get an F8C Lightning Mark II. We're not getting a Mark II, because this doesn't have a Mark I, so I don't think we're getting a Mark II for the F8C. So 2 size 4s. Oh wait, no, this was the Super Hornet. So hold on, let me go back to... So, because that's already better than this, right? Two size 4s. I think we'd all rather have two size 4s. Well, no. This has two size 3s, two size 2s, and the size 1. So, maybe about equal. But let's do the Hornet Mark 1. Okay, yeah. So, it was just a straight up upgrade for the weapons. They went from size 3s to size 4s. Also, 8 size 1 missiles versus 8 size, or no, 4 size 2s and 4 size 1s. Power plants. It gained a little bit more, so it had an extra power plant added. Okay. And more thrusters. Okay. So if we try to apply that same logic, you guys are getting some like how my brain works stuff here right now, right? So if we try to apply that same logic where it gained a component, they simplified the missile loadout, and then they upgraded the weapons. And then we go back to our Super Hornet Mark II, or Super Hornet Mark 1. So if we upgrade the weapons, these become size 2s, both of these become size 4s, and then this becomes these become size 3s. That would very much so challenge the F8C, right? That would challenge the heck out of the F8C. Obviously, the F8C is going to have something over it, right? But that's the idea. So then these size 1s would become size 2s. Yeah, that's a solid ship. We get an extra power plant here. Yeah, that's a solid ship. Now, if that's what's happening with the Mark 1, so if the Mark II gets 2 size 2s, 2 size 4s, and 2 size 3s, which is what I actually wish the F8C had. But I got my F8Cs. I did not pay for my F8Cs, technically. I didn't pay for my F8Cs. I got those for concierge levels. So this would be the ship that I paid for. So it's not like I bought 2 F8Cs and I'm like, oh, I need another fighter. This would be the fighter that I would be purchasing. I bought an F7C Mark II because I wanted an F7A, but that was only because of the rarity of the event. I don't know if they'll ever run that event again. And so that was more like a FOMO thing. Whereas this isn't really a FOMO thing. Like I'm not, like they're always going to sell the Heartseeker. Like, well, I don't know if they're always going to sell it. But this would be like a for sure, like I'm purchasing this one straight type of thing. Because I could see them doing that and then this becoming like the Heartseeker becoming my preferred fighter. The only thing I don't know is the distance. I don't know if these ships will go, one of them will go further than the other. And then there's, turning radius and speed and pitch and all that stuff. But that's the only thing I don't know. Because I know the F8C can go for a while. But yeah, all right, that's it. That's enough of my brain math, weird stuff, and conjecture. So you have a Super Hornet. I was trying to do the math for what the Super Hornet Mark II will have, not what the Mark I will have. Star Trek Legacy? Star Trek Online. Okay. Shout out to the dual streamers. Much appreciated. What's up, Rotten Treats? Oh, I do like that. They call me Mr. Pig. Yes. Oh, that is. Now I want all the pigskins. Look at that. Pyrell just sold me the pigskins because of Timon and Pumbaa from The Lion King. Yes, I am young enough to where that was my childhood, but I'm also old enough to where that was my childhood. You're planning an in-game Star Citizen murder mystery event. What ship? Ooh. Who? Definitely 890. Yeah, they got it. They nailed it. Definitely 890 because you have so many rooms on it. So all of them would be it would be really cool to just go from room to room and getting clues. I actually weirdly enough, and if you guys can find this, that's good on you, but like I actually have a real life murder mystery business that I started and I've only like done like a practice thing, but I actually really want to get that going in real life. So that's actually really cool that you said that because that reminds me I need to get that back. But the 890 is definitely the answer there. I think you could do something that's more dungeony, like, but it would have to be something massive. I think maybe the Reclaimer might work. It has to be a massive ship. And then you could do like a military version with the Polaris. But yeah, I think the 890 is still going to be the best one. Yeah, I'm super looking forward to. Yeah, I think the murder mystery, it's making them fun is the hard part because you don't want people just standing around. You always want people moving. So I think of it like a what do you call those rooms? The escape rooms, where there's always an activity and everything is timed, right? So like people don't think that they could just sit and relax. Like you have a thing that you have to be doing, right? Um, yeah, and even if they're not like actively engaged with finding a clue or something, I have some secondary activity they can do, like uh, something just weird and funny that they can do to like gain an advantage, so that they still have something to do when they're not actively trying to solve the murder. But for another time. I can't give away all my ideas. I actually have to do this. All right, we did reach an hour, so I will give you guys 2 or 3 more minutes to drop those last questions that you have. Whether it's about murder mysteries, whether it's about the Mark 1, Mark 2, or the Super Hornet, because I'm really excited. I think if I would have been following the game for 4 years longer than I had been, I would have been super excited for the original Hornets and stuff, but I never got that chance. So this is my turn to be excited for the Hornets. So I get it's weird for people who have been like following for 12 years. They're like, man, we already had Hornets. But I'm like, no, we didn't have the Mark IIs. I get to be excited for Hornets. I was going to say that in a different way. That was going to be funny. But this is a family show, so we don't do that. Oh my goodness. But you guys can fill in the blanks. But yeah, I think there's so much to like. I think I'm a very positive person about Star Citizen, and I think that makes people think that like I don't acknowledge the things that are wrong with Star Citizen. I am fully aware that the game often doesn't work. I'm fully aware that they probably shouldn't be selling as many ships as they do, and they should probably work on filling out the backlog. I'm aware of a lot of things about Star Citizen, but I am I'm positive about the game because I think I know where it's headed, and I have some insider information from CitizenCon that people weren't supposed to share with me. So I have even more reason to be excited about the game. And that's where I will leave this. And, chat's going on a ad break, but I'm going to dismiss that one. Yeah, but things are fun, and I am very fun. as a person, I think. Well, that's what people tell me. That's what my mom tells me. That's what my mom told me. That's what other people, that's what my friends tell me. So I'm gonna go with it. But no, I was told things, and I plan on taking those things not to the grave, but like being like, ah, that's the thing, that's the thing. When it happens, I'll be like, hey, that was the thing that the person told me. But yeah, I'm super excited for the Super Hornet, specifically the Heartseeker. I'm not gonna buy a base Super Hornet. I'm only buying the Heartseeker. So if they don't do the Heartseeker, that's it. You know. Thanks, Rage One, for the tier 1 6 months in advance. Holy crap! Thanks, I appreciate that. This is the time, I think, where you need positivity in Star Citizen, because there's so many things going wrong, and like I just don't want to be one of those people that you know is I don't want to bring people down when people are already like, oh crap, the game doesn't work and stuff like that, you know. Oh, Hype Train. Oh man, you guys are trying to extend my video. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing, folks. You're trying to extend my video. This is supposed to be an hour-long video. So you start a 5-minute hype train to keep me on. I know that I figured you out. I know. I see it. But it's working. I'm doing 5 more minutes, because how dare I not? But when I came into Star Citizen, thank you, by the way. Thank you, Sailcat. Thank you, Rage One. Very much appreciated. This is what keeps the channel going. You know, we got to pay some bills. I don't own any of the old ships. Now that I think about it, I probably should have like bought them. ETL in spades. What, you guys going back and forth now? I love it. Thank you, ETL in spades, for the memberships. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Welcome to Hotel Ninjafornia. I love that. I love that. But I know they had the whole thing where it's like you could buy all of the Mark 1s and stuff, but I feel like, you know, if I want those in the future, it'll be just for like the sake of having them. So I think for me, yeah, 400 on Twitch? Is that for real? We got 400 on Twitch? Holy crap. We got 401 on Twitch. Wow. When did I start streaming? I think I only started streaming like 4 or 5 months ago. So that's pretty good. I think that's pretty good. Oh wait, the Heartseeker Mark II is on. Okay, hold on. How did I just miss that? So the Heartseeker Mark II is in PTU. Okay, I did not know that. Well, sorry. Well, we got to keep going anyway. But thank you guys for 400. Wow, 400 on Twitch. Wow. That's crazy. I think I just thought it would take a lot longer to get to a number like that. But it was the same thing with the YouTube channel. Like, I thought after 1 year I would have like 4,000 subscribers. I was like, that was the goal. So like I have like double that, and I'm like, wow. It's really awesome. This community is awesome. But I say that all the time. But let's see if we can find this let's look in this PTU thing and see what the Heartseeker has on it. Cause I hope it's not. I want to be shocked. I want it to be like, I love it. But let's see what it has. Hold on. All right. So it's on Urkel. So Heartseeker Mark II. Look at that. I don't know why I didn't just check that. Okay, but let's compare it to the. We need to compare it to the base Super Hornet Mark II. So I'm assuming that's on there too. There it is. And then we need to compare it to the F8C. Okay, so those are the three that we need to compare. Okay. So, okay, let's look at these. Size 3, 2 size 4s, 2 size 3. What is that? Is that a missile turret? Holy crap. The Super Hornet 2 has a missile turret now? And it's mixed in. Or is that part of the turret the second gunner has, and then the the gunner. So the gunner has access to missiles and the 2 size 3s. Okay. And then the pilot has the 2 size 3s and 2 size 4s. Ooh, that is nice. That is nice, folks. I think a lot of people are going to want that. And then 3 size 1 shields. Still only the 1 power plant, though. I was expecting 2 power plants. Size 1 coolers. Okay. Okay. And then what's the difference here? You get a size 4 Gatling, but you don't get the missile turret. I think I'd rather have the size 4 because it's just an extra size 4. Because then there's 3 size 4s on it. Or wait, is that 4 size 4s? Am I reading that right? That says times 2, and then there's size 4. So that's 4 size 4s and 2 size 3s. Holy crap. Yeah, I like that. That is a purchase right there. Wow. The components are the same, though. But this is PTU, so it still could be different. I also noticed the missile loadout is the same, so that probably could change too. But it looks like everything else is about the same. Oh, yeah. I'm definitely getting a Heartseeker, folks. I'm definitely getting a Heartseeker. Even if it was just 3 size 4s, I would still get it. But if it's 4 size 4s like it looks like, that's got to be 4 size 4s because the amount of damage that's doing, that's got to be 4. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's it, folks. It's a done deal. I got to figure out what I'm going to take out of the fleet. I got to figure out what I'm going to upgrade. Let's see what else we got down here. Might melt my Guardian and grab an Ironclad Assault. Let's see. That's a very big step. You're going from 260 to 530. I hope you're playing the CCU game, my friend. There's tons of CCUs. And so I hope you're not just spending $300. You can, of course, it's your money. I hope you're playing the CCU game, though. Zeus to an Ironclad, that's another massive jump. So I hope you're, Sailcat, I hope you're doing the CCU game. Wow. I am thoroughly surprised at how good that Heartseeker 2 is. Like, so here's the thing. Like, I know that the F8C is like the meta, but I really feel like a lot of people are going to, I think a lot of people are going to get that Super Hornet, and it's going to be destructive. It's going to change things, and I love it. Wait, I didn't check. Did they have the Wildfire too? Is the Wildfire in there? Because I feel like they might as well just drop the Wildfire too. That's the only one left. But maybe they'll wait on that one. They could nerf it in a month. The Heartseeker, though, I don't think they'll nerf as much. I think if they nerfed one, they would probably nerf the Super Hornet. I don't know if they would nerf the Heartseeker, because the Heartseeker's got to be a little bit better to get people to want it. But yeah, I got to end the stream. We've been going. We went 15 minutes longer than we were supposed to. But we had some. This was good because we found out that the Heartseeker exists in real life. So I am super happy for that. Wow. I was not expecting that. So let's figure out who we're gonna raid, because we always gotta raid. Let's do Lens Nation. Let's see what Lens Nation is doing. Yeah, we'll do Lens Nation. No, don't ever apologize for making the stream longer. I'm a grown man. I make those decisions. I appreciate all of you for watching. Thank you, because if you sit here and watch me talk for an hour and a half, I have to know that you guys actually give a crap about some of the stuff that I'm saying, even if it's nonsense. So much appreciation to everybody. And thank you again, ETL and Spades, Sailcat, and Rage One. Thank you all for everything you do for the channel. You all do a lot at this point, so thank you. Let's do that raid. Raid, 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 raid. Let's make sure I'm doing it in the right chat, because I always do it in the wrong one. Ah, the raid has been created. It's just me. Chill, you just got here. We've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes, brother. We've been streaming. But check us out on Monday. We'll definitely be back Monday. So definitely check us out Monday. Monday at 5, we should be back. We're going to try to be on time on Monday and actually stream at the time we're supposed to. All right, let's raid. Boom, 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 boom.